Howdy, YouTube. This is Steven, and I'm back with another lyrical analysis. This time I'll be analyzing the song No Future by Ayumi Hamasaki. And this lyrical analysis was requested by YouTube user LV90047 space period. So thanks a lot for the request, LV. And this song comes from Ayumi's album A1 Steak Sauce. And this song doesn't have a music video. It's a song that was strictly for the album. No, it wasn't a single. And I got these lyrics from a website called shinitakashi.blogspot.com. So thanks a lot for, to them for being a great source for Ayumi Hamasaki's song lyrics for her latest album. All right. So when I first heard the title "No Future," I was all like, "Okay, this song sounds like it's gonna be really happy." This is gonna be a really happy-go-lucky song. So let's see if I'm right. All right, here we go. "Quote unquote, we were too late in meeting." All right, so I'm guessing Ayumi done got to her meeting too late, one of her meetings with maybe ABEX or something. But it ain't never too late for you, Ayumi. You the star. They work around your schedule. All right, next lyrics. "Don't say that." Okay, why you don't want me to say that? You are a star. They gonna work around you if they want your business and want your image. All right, next lyrics. "I'm ready." Okay, so it's good. She's ready to go into this meeting now, y'all. She's ready. And that's good. That's it. "Holding back the tears." Okay, why you crying? Why you crying when you're about to go into this meeting? That's not a good look for you. That ain't a good look. All right, next lyrics. "Quote unquote, we should have met." Let's see. When should we have met? Okay, so when should this meeting have occurred? I'm guessing when y'all originally said the meeting should occur. You know, um, you know. Usually when people have a meeting, they agree on a time, and guys should have met on the time that you agreed on. All right. Next lyrics. "Who in the world knows the correct answer?" I'm guessing somebody up in there, somebody up in that group know. You do. You should know. One of your peoples should know. The people who you meeting with should know. Somebody should know the true answer, the real answer. All right, next lyrics. "Looking at the calendar, I'm counting down day by day in my heart." Okay, so you looking at the calendar, but you still ended up late to this meeting, and you looking at every day, day by day in your heart. This is in your heart, and you still are late to your meeting with ABEX or whoever you meeting with. Yeah, that doesn't sound very professional, Ayumi. All right, next lyrics. "The days until we can meet, I can hold on because of things like that." Okay, so apparently she's trying to meet somebody. Maybe this is not a professional meeting. Maybe this is a personal meeting. Let's see. The days until we can meet, I hold on because of things like that. So perhaps this is about like a personal meeting instead of a professional meeting. All right, let's see what else is popping off here. "Just because of things like that, every day is like this. What should I do?" Okay, so I'm guessing every day she's just late to her meetings now because of this one meeting. And Ayumi, you just need to get better folks up in your crew, you know? All right. Let's see, where was I? Let's see. "I can hold on because of things like this. Just because of everything, what should I do?" Okay, I already did that part. All right. Next, lyricals. "I met eyes with you and touched your cheeks." Okay, so I'm guessing at this point this is a personal meeting. I mean, you can't be up in no professional meeting touching folk, touching and feeling on folk. What that look like? It look like Ayumi is like trying to, seduce somebody or, you know, hook it. You know what I'm saying? All right. Next lyrics. I fell for your profile on that day. All right. So apparently this dude has an awesome profile. You know. And hey, can't really knock someone for having a good profile, but hopefully, you know, the front on is good too, as well as the side and the 3/4 profile. The profile 3/4 profile. I think that's kind of like it. Then the straight on. You know. So hopefully you got all the good stuff, Ayumi. You know. All right. Quote unquote. Why? Since when? How far? I don't plan on asking such things. Okay, well, that's good. Ayumi is just gonna go with the flow, which is good. Just do you, yeah, you do that, Ayumi. Don't be over analyzing. Just do it. You know. Next lyrics. I've tasted the backlash of loneliness that comes after happiness many times. All right, so apparently, Ayumi has just had so many people come up in her life and bring happiness, but at the same time, once they leave, the loneliness comes. I think, or she's had her like happy moments and her sad moments and her lonely moments. All right. Next lyrics. But I can't get used to it. She can't get used to having happiness, but then having loneliness. She can't get used to that. You should be used to it by now. That's how you make your money, basically, making songs about that. You know. All right, next lyrics. See you again, but not tomorrow. Those words are so cold. In reality, I always want to say, quote unquote, see you tomorrow. Dot, dot, dot. Okay. So when this person says see you again, but not tomorrow, you know, it hurts. Those words sting Ayumi. And she always wants to say see you tomorrow, but she knows that it just ain't gonna happen. All right. Next lyrics. On nights when we can't meet, my cell phone rings and my heart throbs in anticipation. So she just gotta answer this phone call because she's thinking this the dude calling or whoever calling. So she like running to her phone, and want to speak to this dude. I see. My heart throbs in anticipation over and over again. That's certainly ridiculous, right? I mean, I guess you just really infatuated with this dude. Is it ridiculous to be infatuated or in love with somebody? Yeah. Let's see. Next lyrics. It's lonely, isn't it? Every day is like this. What's waiting for me? Hmm. So she is just, I guess maybe she feels like she's at a point where she's dissatisfied with going on like this, where it's like, okay, I'm just trying to get a piece of you in my life and I'm having to settle for these crumbs. The phone calls are crumbs. She doesn't want crumbs. She wants the whole apple pie. She wants the whole red velvet cake. She want it all. And she want all her cheesecake. She want to eat her cheesecake. And I cannot blame Ayumi for wanting to eat her cheesecake, eat her red velvet cake, eat her, you know, apple pie, her sweet potato pie. You can't blame her for that. Um, you know, I wonder if she gonna have milk with her apple pie. Have some ice cream with her apple pie, her red velvet cake, her sweet potato pie. Um, you know, um, I guess you don't have milk with cheesecake. Well, you don't have ice cream with cheesecake. But yeah, does Ayumi like ice cream with her cake? I would like to know. All right. Let's see. Next lyrics. I want you to at least say love doesn't exist. Let me hear that what I'm seeing is an illusion and that it's not love. So she wants to hear this dude say that love doesn't exist. Maybe that'll give her some type of a closure, maybe, where she feels like, okay, then I guess it's just all in my head. What I'm feeling, it's just all in my head and it's not really anything to it. But if that's the case, and if he does say that, then what does that mean for you guys' relationship, though? Hmm? Let's see. Next lyrics. We're too late in meeting. Don't say that. I'm ready. Holding back the tears. What should we? When should we have met? So again, with that whole meeting thing, So apparently, she was. I guess this guy came into her life too late for some reason. Why is it too late though? Is it ever too late to get some love up in your life, Ayumi? I guess maybe it's too late in the sense that she has someone else. But if this someone else ain't giving you the fulfillment that you need, and having you have loneliness and stuff, then maybe you need to, switch it up, you know, end the relationship. Let's see, next lyrics. I want you to at least say love doesn't exist. Let me hear, even just once, that you don't love me. She wants to hear that. And I think she wants to hear that so that she can kind of free herself, you know, because once she hear that, she can just get closure and like, okay, I can move on, because I guess she doesn't want to be waiting on phone calls and stuff and having like what ifs and like, oh, like maybe I should, stay and keep going. So maybe she wants to hear this dude say he doesn't love her so that she can sort of just move on. It's like, okay, you know, and then Ayumi will be the first to go. But, hopefully she's not the last to know whether the answer is yes or no. All right, next lyrics. We met eyes and touched cheeks. I fell for your profile. Quote unquote, why? Since when? I don't plan on asking such things. All right, repeat those lyrics again and again. And the closing lyrics are as follows. I'll ask it. When should we have met? Question mark. So when should they have met? I don't know. I'm guessing they should have met when the situation in Ayumi's love life was open. Or I guess when she was accepting applications, for lack of a better phrase. But I guess that's a good question. So the song's called No Future, and I don't really, I guess, she's saying that she doesn't have a future with this dude. And it seems like it's sort of agonizing her. But, again, it goes back to that whole love thing where she's like, say you don't love me so I can just kind of free myself from all this. But I don't think she's going to get what she wants. It oddly, oftentimes, some people have a tough time not letting go of other people, and sort of sometimes even having people leaving people hanging on, and by giving them just enough. So perhaps maybe that's what the guy is doing. But I would say to Ayumi that perhaps she needs to just find the strength within herself to be able to just say, this isn't going to work, and maybe say, I don't love you, and move on. Maybe she should be able to, like, she should be the person who initiates that and who has, who takes control. She can take control and say, I don't love you, and move on. So she doesn't have to wait around for someone to be like, oh, no, maybe, I don't know, That may save her some time and some grief. All right, this song doesn't have a music video, but I'll try to imagine a music video for this song. All right, let's say maybe a time travel theme where Ayumi is going through has found like a time machine, and she is going and traveling into the future and seeing different scenarios of herself play out in her love life. And, you know, all of them kind of end up, not so good. But perhaps she'll find one that ends up well, you know? Or maybe she even, instead of time traveling, maybe she sees like a mystic, like a psychic or a fortune teller, and shows her love life future. You know, you got some things popping off there that you could try. All right, I think I've said all I have to say for the time being. Thanks a lot for watching, y'all. Thanks a lot for the comments. Feel free to, feel free to subscribe. Feel free to comment. Feel free to give me a thumbs up. The feedback and support are extremely appreciated and extremely valued. Into the next lyrical analysis. Adios and goodbye for now.